Welcome back, everybody, to more Baldur's Gate 3 with our little Dark Urge puff we're completely going into this blind. I have no idea how the Dark Urge storyline goes, or anything like that, or what's going to pop up. For instance, we just got back to camp, and we found the corpses of Lae'zel and Saza just sitting here. Does that complete my quest to find Saza? We got out of the grove camp. Saza told us to meet her at the goblin camp. Nope. I can't resurrect Lae'zel. And I can't resurrect Saza. Yoink. I get that I'm encumbered. I'm gonna go throw some of this stuff in a box. I mean, I don't really need it all, do I? Will. See, she has the Sword of Justice. Let's have a great axe. And a Helm of Smiting. Nature's Snare. I think I really need that. A lot of stuff here I don't need. That should at least keep me from getting encumbered. Oh, Asterion and... Where's Withers?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
I don't know what that means. Can you bring back Lae'zel?
Thou require a new ally, or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
I didn't mean to kill Quill. Please bring her back. Your will.
With the silver tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest
Right.
fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse.
Right.
The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Here's something you might learn, Will. What prompted you to start talking about this with me?
He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Will he take you? Alright, so...
Wheel of fate.
Yes.
Thou require a new
Who is Quill?
God's death is a weight for thine own conscience.
Oh, that was the bard
She
we
will be left
murdered.
to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her no more.
What about Lae'zel? All right.
On I go.
Well then, if we're going to make the rest of this party work, we're going to need to change some things up.
Another, I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of... As thou desire.
Loading screen. Yes, we want a cleric. No, we don't want trickery. She's going to be our healer. We want her to have the life domain. Her cantrips will be guidance is good, resistance is not great, but there's also not a ton of other things you can do with it.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Right. So let's level you up. So for my level 1 spells, we want Healing Word. These are good. I'm fine with all these. I also get my life domain spells out of this. Heck yes, I want Prayer of Healing. And then instead of Flick Wounds, we'll take Spiritual Weapon. Just in case. Just to have that extra backup. You get a new cantrip. Explode a corpse, causing it to impale those around you. When was this an ability? We'll take the Toll of the Dead. Thank you. Let's see. What should I give her? Now we should probably just make sure to get her boosted up there. Good.
Where am I? What's going on?
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I'd like you to join
That's
me.
the spirit.
But Will, I need you to change your class. I'm already a warlock. We don't need you to be a warlock. I don't know if this will somehow change your storyline if you're not a warlock anymore, but... I mean, to be fair, you are much more of a paladin anyway. Personality-wise. Charisma is good if you want to do like spell casting with a paladin, but really, I mean, you want Constitution, I guess, to be more of a beef, like, wall of meat. I'm just gonna start calling my players who play paladins and tanks in D&D now just walls of meat. Give you great weapon fighting. And for your spells, Cure Wounds, that's a good one. Searing Smite. Take Searing Smite over. Possibly frighten your target. I don't really... Oh, it does a d6 of psychic. Okay. There we go. No, not command. So if I give him tough... If I do this, I can get his strength up to 19. Ooh, no, or strength and constitution up 1. There we go. Both evens. Good. I'll take that.
Checking things out.
Yes, but now we have to go get him equipified. Ladies. I wonder if those corpses are just going to stay there forever.
Quite on the slide.
Let's see, that's a great axe +1. But the Sword of Justice is also a +1. All right. That's the camp inventory. I knew there used to be. I mean, I know there is a way to view. There we go. That's what I wanted. Party view. All right. Is there anything else I have that would possibly work for him? Nah, nothing special. Excellent.
I wish to live in more interesting times. At the ready.
Sorry about that brief delay, folks. We just wanted to make sure we got everything all handled out.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Ooh. Hi.
Well, buddy, I thought it was time I dropped by the doghouse.
Mizora.
The one and only. You haven't introduced me to your friends. Where are your manners?
Oh, we're not friends. I could flirt with her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora.
Yeah, well, I gathered that.
Patron, the fount of his power. Your warlock friend is my puppy.
He's a paladin now.
And he's been a very good boy. I say fetch, and he'll fetch. I say kill a fugitive tiefling, and... well, I don't need to tell you.
Yeah,
You
technically,
said
I...
devils only. She was a tiefling, not a monster.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Cheer up, Buttercup. Karlach had no heart. You did the world a favor.
I mean, technically, she is correct. You can't really argue with that logic. Damn it all, Will. Why didn't you tell me about her? Why didn't you tell me she was hot?
He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Nice. New outfit. Downside, not half plate or plate. Not useful for me.
It's a pleasure. Shame that tadpole's gone and pissed on your party. But I'll be damned if it goes pissing on mine. I've got some errands to do. But don't you fret much, pup. I'll be back in 3 shakes of your tail. Keep an eye on him, will you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Really?
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Reward. Light armor. Yeah, see, that's not good. Resistance to fire damage, that's very nice. Wait, can I use it instead? Yeah, it's not bound to just Will. I can use it. Will, we gotta talk, buddy. Apparently.
Damn it all. What have I done? I'd be hunting devils and demons, Mizora said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not...
Not a heartless something else? Don't worry. Whatever you do, it can't be nearly as bad as whatever I've done. I ate a bard.
This. Not Zariel's victims, not innocent tieflings. Karlak showed us the truth, and I refuse to see it.
Why didn't you tell me
My
about her?
oath forbids me from uttering her very name. Not unless she's revealed herself to you.
Oh,
Though to hear her tell it, it was my choice to keep her a secret. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts.
but you're a paladin now.
Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
You think.
Or so I thought. Until Karlak.
Well, we should go thank Karlak. Where is she? I think we still have her head somewhere. What are the terms of the pact?
Utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed.
Does that have something to do with your eye?
Sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay. Solemn word it is. Now let's go back to pawning off these shoes on some Dwergar so they leave us alone. Oh, what is it now?
I promised I'd be back.
Yeah, annoyingly.
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now.
Uh-huh.
I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good.
Well, I mean,
And you
they're
haven't
useful.
tried to have it removed.
It's my friend. It might not be the worst thing to become a mind flayer. I could find anyone who could help me. I couldn't find anyone who could help me. If it doesn't transform me, what's the harm in giving it? That's probably
It
mine.
may not transform you immediately, but it's only a matter of time. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you.
You should have led with that one.
It's merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Tell me more of this magic.
It imbues the parasite with special powers, some that benefit, most that harm.
Right.
But most importantly, it enables the host to be controlled.
But
The
I'm not being
infected
controlled.
Hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey.
Right, but
In order to transform is given, it will
why
be a matter of
don't
days.
they obey
They
my
will
orders
fulfill in an instant.
to go to Denny's?
Were it not for my protection,
Just,
so would you.
I'd really like some Denny's. So who are you in this whole thing?
It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you.
Until I took an arrow to the knee.
I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil.
But can you protect me from the other
If we
evil?
work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
My planet needs me. What is going on over there?
I used to protect you. I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters.
Right, gotcha. Follow the
Use the power that
cultists.
your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go.
Well, that's going to be tricky. We don't have our nuclear bomb wizard anymore. Actually, we never had him. We have his hand. Ooh, look at me. I'm looking good.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
Stop! Stop!
What?
People bang!
I don't know what that word means.
Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
Well, then why did you have a torch in the first place? Okay, surely you can navigate around some fungi.
You help! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere!
All right, so you
Thank
need
you.
your
Thank you.
bag. Why is there a shrine to Lolth sitting over here? Let's see, there's a torch. There's him. But I don't see the bag. Oh, there it is.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. Don't mind if I do.
Not what I wanted. Will?
The people.
Can you pick up his body? We're gonna go drop it back off at his wife's.
Everything is clear.
On the plus side, if there's anything you guys want, we can get to it now.
Time to press ahead.
So Wolf Candle is not... It's not an actual candle, it's... Huh. It's like an alchemical ingredient, like a crystal. On the plus side, no one died horribly from that whole incident. Isn't that great? There is a deep hole. Dare I examine the deep hole?
The hole you see only darkness. It's impossible to tell how deep it goes by sight alone.
Hello?
Cool echoes as it plunges downward before gradually fading away.
Oh. Good. The hole growled at me. That's exactly what I needed. Ugh, I thought there was no worse way to make a hook horror look.
Where am I needed?
There you go.
No time to rest.
We found him.
Well,
What does Balin look like?
old, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Dead.
Yeah.
This old fool. He had one bleeding job.
You know? No love lost between you?
Love? Never heard of it. Balin was a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years before his mind started to go. Softened him up. Made him realize how much he needed me. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me.
So... Wait. So essentially, you waited till he was senile and then started to manipulate him. Okay.
Find my way out.
I find no questionable ethics to this.
Misery.
Well then. I'm taking your his scroll of invisibility.
Have I been this way before?
Have I been this way before? Yeah, we've walked through this path like 4 times now. How weird is that?
I should speak up.
Now, I swear, if these Dwergar attack us again... We got you to the bloody shoes.
The leather. I ain't wasting more words on you until it's done.
I've got him.
What a hunt. Maybe you'll find a belt next. Right. I'll mop up here. You get across the Ebon Lake. Find Sergeant Thrin. She'll reward you.
Okay. Well, this is the most weirdest way I've ever tried to get across the lake here.
Here we go.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
I noticed you said a vessel, not a boat. That worries me on a couple different ways. Now, will we have to do anything along the way? So we're going to have to fight a kraken? Or...
You! What are you doing on Gek's raft?
Gek gave it to us. How do you know it's Gek's raft? Is there like a sign somewhere on it? Is there like a big like in cursive letters on the back where it says like Miss Scooty Booty or something? I seek the sergeant. I believe she's keen to get these boots back.
Well, I'll be. You got them? The sergeant's been whining non-stop. What about Gek? Where's he at?
He said up to types loose ends.
More like avoiding the sergeant, I reckon. Come on, let's get you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened.
Okay.
The rest of you,
I
keep
got
patrol.
the boots. That's...
I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
I am an unethical monster, but I am somewhat honest, surprisingly. They're like, what are you doing here? I got boots. Did you kill that bard? Yeah. That's a statue of a person. I don't know if I'm supposed to recognize any of these, but it seems to all be the same person.
Well, I'll be ploughed sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
That good?
You shithead! Time you showed up. We got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Drugno. The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
Oh boy.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating.
I'm a gnome.
Who's the whom, Grayman? Another slave for the dig?
Hey. I am a true soul.
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
Obey me.
I'll be. You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Fine.
I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up.
I've got money. I can give you that.
That twat soul
100
settled it soon.
gold? That's not too
There'll
bad.
be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
I know. We'll get you your gold. Don't worry. I don't care. I'm slowly killing my way up to the top of this cult. What is around here?
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they let it rot for ages.
Oh, there's a plaque.
Into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
So this is a Lady Shar temple place. Right? Quite the big place, though. Look at this.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, story, but never hunted a vampire.
That's because vampires have hearts and souls. Unlike Karlak.
But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Let's have a look.
Ah. We failed the history of where this bone came from. You mean I can't reach that? It's like literally right there. Oh. Oh crap. No. No, 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 no. They're all mimics?
They're hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, can we holy smite this guy?
I found my mark.
Again.
Well, we're doing pretty good. Also, I should probably put a hex on it.
Can't afford to let up.
Oh, hey! At least there's some good stuff in them.
Try something else.
What do you mean, try something else? What do you want me to do? I mean, it's not like they've got very high AC. He's just... I mean, he's got a +9 to attack.
Can't even catch my breath.
Focus.
That's 65. That's 70. Oh, what? Do I not get an opportunity? See, that's a 90% chance to hit on this thing.
Still on my feet.
Can't give up.
Move my hex over. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna take a short rest because Will got messed up on that one. What is this? A toy chest? So what, is this a dangerous trap? Is that why you're saying that?
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
No, I can't even do anything with it.
If you don't shut your mouth.
Oh, it revealed the Harper stash. Cancel. Make Astarion open. Disarm. I don't know how this was gonna end. It's like, that's a plus 17 bonus. I'd have to do really bad. Yeah, pick the lock. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this still gets it done.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
And it's a scroll of stone skin and a scroll of evidence. What? What does a scroll of evidence do? The first few inches of the scroll are written in formal, elaborate script. To the Emerald Enclave, and to those who deemed worthy for the see this record. Greetings from those who harp. Those who harp? Is it really that hard to call them the harpers? Know ye that the one known as Ketheric Thorm, Paladin of Shaw, is guilty of crimes against body and spirit. They include, but not are limited to, murder, slavery, and desecration of temples most holy. Let our intent be known, an alliance between the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave. United, we may end Thorm's reign of terror. The High Harpers eagerly await your good word. So the first few inches of the scroll are written in formal, elaborate script. What is the rest? Or is this all on the first few inches? And then what's on the rest of the scroll? Is it just, the High Harpers await your word? Sup, bros? How's it going? Harper's here. We gonna mess up this Ketheric Thorn fella, yeah.
Light on my feet.
Alright. Is there a way to get... Okay, there is a way to get over there.
A scrying eye, just like the goblins had. No telling who's looking through it.
Keep your distance. We don't want more trouble than we can handle.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the trousseau! Back on your feet or I'll bite your trousseau!
Oh, there's the sergeant. Well, this is going to get interesting really quick. Cave in and everything.